The recent total collapse in the price of Luna has a lot of people thinking that Bitcoin could be next on the chopping block. In this video, we're going to be analyzing the differences between Luna and Bitcoin to see if Bitcoin is susceptible to the same risks that Luna was. If you find this video to be helpful, then I would kindly ask you to body slam that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on what matters in crypto. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. At 2 p.m. Eastern on May the 9th, 2022, the algorithmic stablecoin Terra USD, aka UST, lost its one-to-one peg to the US dollar. Simultaneously, Terra USD's sister coin Luna dropped by more than 95%. These events have shocked the crypto sector, and many desperate investors are looking for answers. Well, one answer you'll find here is that Bitcoin ain't Luna. Bitcoin is built very differently than Luna or Terra. If you have any fears that Bitcoin could be the next coin to see a 90+% drop in value, you can lay them to rest at the feet of true decentralization. In a previous video, we discussed more in depth the algorithmic burn and print mechanism that sustained the Terra and Luna orbit for so long. To watch that video, you can just click this link up there. To summarize that video, the company behind Terra and Luna, Terraform Labs, built in a profit incentive to their coins through an old concept called seigniorage. Seigniorage allows a trader to gain a profit by trading Luna and Terra back and forth at times when demand is low for one of the coins. You are getting paid to help the algorithm know when to burn and print new UST. This elegant orbit worked out pretty well for a while until it didn't. Meanwhile, Bitcoin does not require an orbit or some elaborate profit incentive for people to buy and hold it. Most investors are compelled to hold Bitcoin because they believe it is the most effective vessel for perpetuating value through time. Terra, the stablecoin, on the other hand, was mostly held in the staking platform Anchor. In fact, as this graph from CoinDesk shows, 75% of Terra's entire circulating supply was held in this platform. This is an important distinction because Bitcoin holders don't need any extra incentive to hold. Certainly not the 20% APY that Anchor was handing out. Another major feature is that Bitcoin has no centralized controlling entity behind it, whereas both Terra and Luna were created by a company based in South Korea. This is an important distinction because unlike centralized banking systems in most countries, a truly decentralized currency supply can't be altered to solve or, in the Fed's case, attempt to solve other economic problems like employment and inflation rates. Which brings us to another reason why Bitcoin is not vulnerable to the same threats that Luna was. Bitcoin has a fixed supply. While the total amount of Luna coins changed by the second when it was still running, the Bitcoin blockchain will only ever transact 21 million Bitcoins. That's a fixed supply of money that provides a stable, non-inflationary store of value, changing only in response to shifts in asset markets and not as a result of centralized decision-making. Then there's the human element. Do Kwon is a man who ran a company. There were not only strings to be pulled, but he was pulling them regularly. Bitcoin doesn't have any strings to even be pulled, much less someone making daily changes to the underlying system of the entire value proposition. There is no Do Kwon when it comes to Bitcoin. The true identity of the founder of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, is unknown, and the only trace of his existence is a wallet that has not changed in value since a few years after Bitcoin was launched. So should you sell your Bitcoin because it might have a giant dump like Luna just had? The answer is a categorically resounding, massive no. Bitcoin is fundamentally different from Luna for the reasons stated in this video. Bitcoin is just built different, and its price per coin reflects that. There are a lot of other differences that I could highlight: the daily trading volume, the articles written per day, the institutional investment, and much more. But at the end of the day, and most importantly, Bitcoin does not have some human or group of humans running around and adjusting its circulating supply. So Bitcoin is not only better than Luna and could never fall prey to what brought Luna down, but it's also better than the United States dollar, euros, bonds, gold, real estate, or any other means of exchange with unknown variables determining their supply. Our trust is well placed in Bitcoin. Tell me in the comments, what are some of the other ways that Bitcoin is built different from Luna? I'm interested to hear your take. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell, follow us on our social media at CryptoJeb over on Instagram and Twitter, at CryptoJebOfficial on TikTok. Before I go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely consider subscribing because we're trying to help you become financially free in these cryptocurrency markets. And also, consider following us on Twitter at CryptoJeb for more updates on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Peace.